Oh. Holy shit, kid! It's apocalyptic mealtime! Today we'll be eating beef tacos. Welcome. What's cooking, everybody? For Foster Media Labs, my name is Eric Foster, and this is Apocalyptic Movie Mealtime. The show where you get to watch me open and eat maybe the only foods that are going to be left after the apocalypse, and we talk about a cool movie. In this case, it happens to be an apocalyptic movie called Damnation Alley, but we'll get into that in just a little bit. I've already opened menu number 6 from the U.S.A. menu. It happens to be beef taco, or as we say in French, taco blah blah blah. Thanks for that one. Oui. Made by Sapatco. This meal has a date on it of, let's take a look, the 211th day of 2018. So it's still good. Anyway, we just opened the bag, and we're going to take a look and see what's available. This is the main beef taco filling. Beef taco filling. Excellent. We have a recovery trail mix. Beverage-based orange type 3. I love myself some orange type 3. I actually really love the cranberry grape. Really good stuff. The orange is quite good itself. We've got our flameless ration here, which is always nice. Sturdy U.S. spoon. We know what we're getting. Cheese spread. Feels a little hard, but so that's the cheese, which is good. Awesome. Our little supply kit. Sounds like we got coffee, which is good. Don't always get coffee anymore. It's a heating bag here. What do we get? Santa Fe rice and beans. And we get tortillas. Plain tortillas. So we're going to make ourselves quite a taco here. We've done this a whole bunch of times. At some point I'll go over the instructions again, but it's pretty easy. Pretty much just open it up, add water to the line, and set it aside. It's kind of foolproof. This is the main, so I'm going to kind of fold it, right? So it kind of fits in there. Jiminy Christmas. Alright. And so we're going to put that on one side of the heater. I'm going to take the beans and I'm going to put them in on the other side. So we kind of sandwich the heater in the middle. It doesn't say to not do that, I think. You know, there might be a reason why they make these bags only so big. So, we're going to take a little bit of water. Probably too much water. It's always too much, right? And there's less room in there now, so I'm just going to cover this. Open up my handy dandy sleeve here, which comes with every single one of these bad boys. Let's as we get ready to do that, let's open up the extras here and see what we've got. And this is a pretty standard ration. This is cinnamon gum. It took me a while to figure it out, but the red foil, cinnamon gum. My son loves the peppermint, hates the cinnamon. But the red is the cinnamon. So, this is some TP. You know, I've never tried to wipe my mouth with this. You know, they have a bleached paper smell. There's nothing fancy about them. So we got some zucchero, some sugar. We got a moist towelette. And we've got some non-dairy creamer. We got some coffee instant type 2 spray dried. Now, I've not tried type 1 or type 3. I don't even know if there is a type 3. And we got some iodized salt as well. And some matches. Very orange. No, it's not. Look at that. Look at that. I'm made to look a fool. Well, it's not the first time. Won't be the last. But let's get some water in there. Now it's super orange. Super orange. But this is not overly sweet. It's delicious. It's almost tangish and bright and full of flavor. I'm on the beach. The trail mix recovery. I bet you that means it's got candy in it. I don't know. Let's take a look. No, it does not, but it does have a desiccant. Don't eat these. These are bad for you. Of course, everybody knows they're bad for you. Don't eat them. So this looks like, this is interesting. This is little pretzel puffs. Nothing inside them. And then nuts. We got an almond here. Got a cashew. Peanut. Cashew. Did I eat the only almond in here? Here's a piece of an almond. Some more peanuts. A big cashew right here. Good stuff. Trail mix recovery. Really good. I feel recovered. I'm recovered already. Transpackers Services Corporation in Brooklyn, New York. It's probably the best thing to come out of Brooklyn in a while. So the movie that we're going to take a look at today is a movie that came out right around the time when The Day After came out. Which, if you don't know what The Day After is, it was a network television miniseries starring Jason Robards and a few other people about a nuclear war, and it was very realistic. Or it seemed very realistic at the time, and it was a big sensation. It was one of the moments for me in the Cold War where things were kind of real. Now, of course, I was a kid. I think it was 1980, 81. In 1980, I was 11. This movie came at just the right time. It had a very cool vehicle in it. It had recognizable stars in it. It was great. It was released, I think, just before Star Wars. Oddly enough, it had a larger budget than Star Wars, which just goes to show you exactly, what can be done with some creative folks. The movie I'm reviewing today is 1976's Damnation Alley, starring George Papard as the Stickler, Jan Michael Vincent as the cool guy, Sci-Fi legend Paul Winfield as the guy who gets eaten by cockroaches, Jackie Earle Haley, who you might remember as Rorschach.
I'm locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me.
And the Landmaster, 12-wheeled sci-fi Armageddon vehicle of my youth. So Armageddon happens. The world turns all crispy and red and becomes irradiated with the exception of Albany, New York. Really? The only way to get there is to go through Damnation Alley, where we'll bear witness to Jan Michael Vincent's sick motocross skills.
Sorry, darling, this is where you get off.
George Papard's gambling addiction. And Paul Winfield fighting armored cockroaches. Shaka when the walls fell. And irradiated hillbillies. No worries. We've got missiles. So join this intrepid crew as they journey through Damnation Alley and experience radiation storms, floods, sinking, floating, all along the way to get to Albany, New York. Rock and roll, the international symbol of civilization. Priorities now.
We're going to town for pizza and beer. Be back by dark. Tana.
Unfortunately, Jan Michael Vincent was driving so fast, he ran over two of the people as he approached. The mob then killed them both. The movie is over. Hope you enjoyed the movie. I believe you can find it, if you have Amazon Prime, you can watch it for free. Otherwise, I believe if you Google it somehow, it'll come out. I thought it was a really good movie. It really struck a chord with me in the day, especially the Landmaster, man. That Landmaster is cool. So, I forgot to do the math thing this time, but there are 310 calories in this trail mix. I guess I can figure it out. $10.30. I'm sensing a theme. 1030 calories. beans and rice. And the taco stuff. I'm gonna risk it. And I'm gonna put my cheese in here. Taco filling. Now, I'm not trying to convince myself I'm gonna be able to make a taco. Right? Just something in my brain says you're asking for too much. They smell like corn tortillas. They smell great. Take a look. It smells good. I was gonna say, it's gonna be Taco Bell, but it's not. It's actually smells a lot nicer than Taco Bell. All right. And let's not pretend like we're not gonna just eat all this. Put some rice and beans on it. Oh, refried beans. I love it. Oh, they smell a little spicy. Yeah, bro. I like it. All right, so let's get this cheese. I'm digging it. Just putting this together is fun for me. That's about half, right? Look at this bad boy. Man, I tell you, if I was somewhere in a hole, mustard gas all around, or little tiny spider robots looking for me, and I happen upon this, hot dog, they'd have to take a ticket and wait in line. I'm chewing. It tasted great when I first bit, and then there was something in the middle of it that just said, hold on a minute. Let me see what if I'll find it again. Hold on. I feel like I'm getting the full range of flavor. I can see this causing a little heartburn. But it's filling. And it's good. I've only eaten one of them so far. I think it might be tough to eat them out of the packages. I think the combo really makes it. Let's make another one. There seems to be a lot in here, although I don't think this is quite a 300-gram serving. Put some of the beans on here. Is it the beans that gave it that weird flavor? There is rice, but it's not bad, but it's not great on its own. I wouldn't want to eat that out of the container. That's a mouthful. Look at that. It's going to get all over the place. I can't imagine I'm going to be able to bite this and have it not go all over the place. Let's see if I can do it. See if I can do it without dropping a piece. All right, here we go. I feel stuffed. It's 1,000 calories.
Judging rules. Each meal is scored 1 through 10 based on 3 criteria: appearance, taste, and satisfaction. Exemplary or special contents could earn bonus points.
For appearance, I'm going to give it a 6.5. The tortillas looked good. The overall mixture looked good. It was well mixed, but not terribly appetizing to look at in its singular form. You had to kind of put it together, and it looked like it was supposed to look. Taste is going to be a 6. There was something about the beans, I think, that threw it off a little bit. It tasted not unlike I expected. For satisfaction, I'd have to give it probably a 5. I'm kind of feeling it right now.
Feeling kind of queasy. How about a nice, greasy pork sandwich served in a dirty ashtray?
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. That's our show.
If there is a ration you'd like me to try or anything you'd like to see me do, leave a message in the comments below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe link to see future videos.